Hey everyone, and welcome back to Investing Guide. Alright, if you've been following the channel for a while, you're gonna know that we love Cardano, and we believe in it, and believe in it holding firm over the long term. Now, that's just our opinion, and not any sort of financial advice. However, we would like to show you guys all the angles that come up with holding Cardano, both the good and the bad. And that's why in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at why a former CIA agent turned blockchain enthusiast is warning the world that holding crypto would soon be very difficult. We're soon going to be taking a look at some of the recent moves being made by governments to control the use of cryptocurrencies and how it will affect us, the users. So stick around until the end of the video, as we look at why Snowden says that buying Cardano after April 30th may be impossible. Before we start, if you like this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. The crypto market as a whole has been going up since the end of last month. Cardano has been on an upward trend for the last 4 weeks. It experienced some downward movement in mid-February, but it's been going upward since then. Right now, the price is currently hovering at around the $1 mark, meaning that Cardano is sitting as the 7th largest coin in terms of market cap at the time of this recording. Due to ADA's current price movements, there is a positive buzz for the coin in the crypto community, due to its recent spike and the developments it has underway. There are many investors who believe that Cardano is overvalued, and they are using that opportunity to sell their coins. While some other investors have actually bet on Cardano to keep going up, they are also currently buying the coin too. Despite all of this, Edward Snowden believes that soon, only the rich will be able to use Cardano. And based on Edward Snowden's history of working closely with the government, he might know a thing or two that we don't. Stick around to find out what that is. First things first, I just want to remind you that whatever you do with your money after watching this video, or any of our videos, is your responsibility. Because these videos are just us sharing our opinions, we are not licensed financial advisors, so keep that in mind. So, why is Edward Snowden's take on Cardano so important? Well, Edward Snowden is a computer scientist and a tech specialist who became famous in 2013. He's an American who was employed as a computer intelligence consultant for the CIA. As an employee there, some believed that he became disillusioned with his work, especially the surveillance work that was carried out by the NSA. He leaked a series of government documents, and then Snowden stole the documents from the NSA thanks to the security contract work he did. Snowden has said that he leaks the papers out of good conscience. The leak gave him serious trouble because the documents contain highly classified info on the activities of the NSA. Most significantly, info on how to deal with US governments and how they collect private information from their citizens. He subsequently resigned from the job and then flew to Hong Kong, where he revealed that the NSA, together with the European governments and telecommunications companies, were carrying out numerous surveillance programs. When the US government charged him with espionage, he then flew to Russia, where he obtained asylum. Popular media outlets, The Guardian, New York Times, etc., carried the news as soon as it dropped. The leak caused international controversy for the US and many of its allies. Although the leak made Snowden seem like a hero to some people, it made him an enemy of the US government. Now, Snowden is in the news again because of something he has to say about the crypto space, how governments worldwide are doing everything in their power to influence it. Those of us who are familiar with Snowden know that once Snowden's got something to say about government behavior, we should get interested and listen. Another interesting thing that you might not know about Snowden is that he is a fan of crypto tech. He's also a tech critic, and one of his latest critiques has been in the crypto space. He's pretty bullish about the industry in general, and definitely has his eyes on coins like Cardano ADA, and interestingly enough, has claimed that he loves Cardano like many other people out there. The huge claim for Snowden is that cryptos are not as safe as we'd like to believe. Snowden goes on to further say that he's seen credible reports that show that NSA is working on a program that will then be able to track and monitor cryptocurrency users. Even more, he points to a report that shows that the government is working on a piece of software that will be able to trace and identify anyone who buys and sells crypto. To achieve this aim, the government is working on 2 powerful computer programs, Oakstar and Monkey Rocket, both of which are working together to give the government more power over the crypto space. If that is true, then the Cardano community should watch out, because Cardano's user base continues to grow steadily. We think that Cardano is just great, but Snowden says that there are other threats, such as the government's strong desire to have control over both people's transaction history with all currencies, including crypto, as the US government could see crypto as a somewhat threat to their controlled currency, the US dollar, as crypto is decentralized, meaning you aren't completely forced to record your transactions to the government, but it is legally required, so we suggest you do so at all times. However, Snowden says that this could be a problem to people holding cryptocurrency, as the government does not like this idea, and may do something drastic to stop cryptocurrencies being more powerful than the US dollar. Although based on many recent legal battles like the one with XRP, it seems like this won't be the case, as the government is working hard with crypto communities to put in a regulatory framework to record and tax crypto transactions. But Edward Snowden says that you should also watch out for the CBDC, which simply means Central Bank Digital Currency. Since 2013, governments have been trying to get in on the act of cryptocurrencies, and it seems they're getting closer day by day. The CBDC will be the government's own virtual currency, and it's going to put them in the middle of every transaction. This will defeat the purpose of cryptocurrencies in the first place, and it's why Snowden calls the CBDC a crypto-fascist currency. In his own words, a CBDC is a perversion of cryptocurrency, or at least the founding principles and protocols of it. A crypto-fascist currency, expressly designed to deny you the public ownership of your money by installing the state at the center of every transaction. Snowden goes on to explain that CBDC goes against the basic idea of cryptocurrencies, which is to decentralize control. As you might be able to imagine, there is a fight going on to control it. Should everyone's transactions be able to be anonymous? It would probably lead to more crime and illegal purchases, but the government really needs to know everything, right? Or does it? And the government keeps making the price of the US dollar fall every day, due to inflation. With CBDCs, there is a third party, which is the government, and they're watching every transaction. The crypto space, especially Cardano, continues to grow strong despite all of this. Many people are joining the Cardano network day by day, and Cardano is working hard to make sure it meets all the government's regulatory framework demands, and so far has been successful. Likewise, more dApps are being built on its network thanks to things like Cardano being one of the most secure networks in the entire blockchain ecosystem. Cardano's smart contract tech is also one of the best things in the whole crypto space. And the recent movement with the ADA token is a sign of things to come, with inflation and everything that's going on around the world. Many investors are looking for a place to store their money. Deflationary tokens, i.e. coins with a limited supply, are in high demand. And guess what? Cardano is one of these tokens. But not yet, as it hasn't reached its maximum supply of 45 billion ADA, as it currently sits at 32 billion. However, in the meantime, people can stake their ADA to gain even more. As more and more people flock to the network, teams are going to try and keep making it better and better. Of course, investors are watching this growth closely, but the next thing you know, it might turn out that Edward Snowden is correct. We've reached the end of today's video. Remember to consult your financial advisor before investing your money into any asset. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.